Well, we are, of course, kicking off a huge week here in downtown Jonesboro, the 50th year for the National Storytelling Festival. And we are so honored to have Donald Davis here with us. One of the featured storytellers, has been for many years here in downtown Jonesboro. And as you can see, we're kind of making our way around Jonesboro. A lot of the tents already set up and ready to go. And the tents are sort of part of that nostalgic look, I think, when it comes to the festival.
It really is true. With all the rain during the last weekend, it was a good thing some of the tents were already up because it kept the ground from getting so soggy under there when all that rain came.
Yes.
So that was a wonderful thing. But the tents, if you flew over here and looked down, you would think, what's happening down there? Something big is happening down there. It looks like a gigantic circus. We have 5 tents all over town, and then a resource tent, and then a food tent. So it pushes it up to 7 tents all over town, and it's magical. It's really magical. I like to go around after they got all the chairs put up and go into each tent where I'm going to be performing and count the chairs.
You do?
So then I know, okay, if I'm in the library tent, I have 2,020 people. If I'm in the railroad tent, I have 1,741 people. And so I have this sense, okay, I know how many people I'm talking to out here and how big it is. And I go stand up on the stage when it's still empty and just look around and walk around, because I want to take hold of the space, you know, and feel like I'm welcoming those people to a home I've already established. And that's one of the things that's important to me to do, and to be here a little bit early to do.
And I bet it just gives you, I mean, what an incredible feeling to be on the stage and looking out and having that opportunity, and then how different it is when you're there and every chair is full.
Yep. But see, I'm not the stranger then. Those people are coming in. But the interesting thing is, you come in, like, say, to the railroad tent, and there's the railroad tent audience that I see year after year after year. Those are the railroad tent people. They have their their place that they stake out for the weekend. And then I go over to the College Street tent. They're the College Street tent people. The same one's going to come up and speak to you because that's their place to be. Their place to be. It's kind of like going to church, and you know, everybody has their seat where they go sit. And there's so many things about the tent experience that are wonderful that way. And even though we may have a little cool weather once everybody's in there and the tent sides are down, it's a snug place to be. It feels like a safe and snug place to be.
Well, and that's kind of what you want when you're telling these stories. You know, you kind of paint that picture, and people have their quilts maybe over their laps, and they're snuggling up with the people next to them. And you were telling me too, of course, you've been doing this for years, and I love talking the history of the festival with you, because you've seen all these changes, and then there's still the other side of the festival where you have storytellers coming for the first time.
Right. We have some wonderful new tellers coming for the first time. Some of the new tellers have been here like as exchange place tellers or for the Story Slam. And then when they've been really received very well, then they come back as new tellers. The new voices have a lesser schedule than the main featured tellers. It used to be different. This is interesting. It used to be different, where the new tellers had the same amount of time as the featured tellers. But that was unfair for new tellers, because they were thrown into a totally new experience with people who had been here for many years, and being here for their first time. That was hard for a person. But to have someone here on a little easier schedule, because what they're also doing is they're listening to everybody else and learning about the whole space. And then if they come back later, then it builds up and grows and grows and grows that way. So it's always really exciting to be paired in a split hour where we have half the time each with somebody who hadn't been here before, because you can help them. You can say things, to the audience about them. You can bless their story when it's over. You can make them feel like they're more welcome and that everything's going to be good, because we work as a team. The tellers really work as a team.
Ugh, it is a special weekend. Well, we're going to give everybody the information. As we mentioned before, there's a lot happening this whole week leading up to the festival. You can catch special events with featured storyteller Donald Davis. Here is the information on those. And then, of course, tickets are on sale now Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is going to be an incredible weekend here in downtown Jonesboro.